And then we're going to go to YouTube.
Papa Brad's a gaming, he's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming, the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
All right. Here we are. The day is finally here. We're looking at Battletoads Pinball for the AtGames Legends 4KP. It's been a long road to see this game's release. And let me just switch this real quick so I can see another screen. Not sure if I have this working right. Am I live right now? We'll type something in the chat if I'm live. Okay, so looking at the Battletoads table. Some pretty metal music playing. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to put it on my phone so I can see if anyone's chatting. Welcome to the stream. And finally the rare tables did release. And we're going to take a look at Battletoads first.
The universe revolves around the Battletoads. Let's get these dirtbags.
It's pretty dark. I wonder if I have it in nighttime mode. I must have it in nighttime mode. Let me see something real quick. Let's see here. Quit round. Time of day. It's number of players. Okay, it's morning mode, afternoon, and nighttime. Okay, so it has 3 different modes, like most of the Magic Pixel tables. We'll keep it in morning mode. That's usually the brightest mode. Okay, let's play a game and check this out.
We're the legendary Battletoads, famous for kicking butt and taking names. Stomping time! Rolling and rumble time, and we're serving up pinball safe. Don't fail. Boom! Nice try, rat dude. Whoa, Stewart's come alert. Time to mop up. Shoot the rat, drop target. Crash Williams. That was sick. Crash Millions! Crank to the max! Stage 1 complete! Boss Walker! Hit the flashing max spot target! Save reward. That's how we crush it.
He's crushing it. Take a ride on the ramp. Get the center post in full effect.
Gambling reward. Amped up.
I like the music. Music's very metal. It's pretty cool.
That's Millions. Totally rad.
I mean, these characters have literally done nothing. Like the 3 Battletoads, they're like frozen. Like there's no animation at all. Like this character down here has been moving, but these characters are basically just sitting there.
Boss Walker defeated. Ball saves ready.
You look at the cost of
Right kickback activated.
this pack is $35. Is this worth $11.66?
And we're serving up pay. Boom shakalaka. Whoa, sewers come alert. Stage 2 complete.
You got some little pop-ups that are coming up out of the ground. Nope. I do like the plastic effect on the ramp. That looks really good.
Total KO.
Flow of the tables, not too bad because there's not a lot of obstacles blocking shots. I do like that. I do think the Magic Pixel tables that are more open are definitely more fun to play. Probably because you're dealing a lot less with the bounciness of the physics of the ball.
Time to mop up.
So you got a lot of ramps that are fun to hit.
Blocks are lit.
But after just coming off playing the amazing Tomb Raider from Zen Studios,
Looking good.
just the lack of animation of the characters is a little bit disappointing. You know, we just got off playing a beautifully animated Lara Croft. And, oh, that's terrible. So I would say this table, though, is definitely on the easier side. You're going to be able to play this for a long, long time. It's got a ton of ramp shots. Oh.
Ball save. Insane, bro. Millions. Get him.
It's like the 3 Battletoads are so unanimated. They would almost have done better just putting some artwork, because it doesn't really look three-dimensional.
See ya, Squeak Stain. Ball 2 is locked. Battletoads, get ready.
It's like you just move, but like there's no animation when they're just standing there.
And about to be flattened.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I wasn't sure if this was even working, but yeah. It's I mean,
Ball 3 is locked.
$11.66 for this. Just got the multi-ball.
Super pump. Kickback reward. Play it on me. Mad multiplier times 2. Ball save. Stay awesome, Battletoads. Jackpot.
I mean, the table itself is fun, but you really can't compare this to the Zen, especially something like Tomb Raider, as far as the animation of the characters, the delivery of the theme.
Battletoads rule. Right, millions. Street justice.
The music and shout-outs are pretty good, in my opinion so far. Most players are going to be able to play super long games of this, because this is a very, very easy table, which I think is good, because we need more tables that are more friendly for beginner players that are not quite so crazy difficult. I can see my grandkids liking this. Even though they might not know who the Battletoads are, I think they just might like the comic theme. The ramp shots and the real open play field make this fun to play. I'm sure the pinball wizards in our community are going to have a field day on this one. I would expect some super long games, because just from this is my first time ever playing the game. This is a game you're gonna be able to play this for a very long time if you're a skilled pinball player. But like I said, this is a much needed category, which is easier games, which are more approachable for beginning players. Once again, the animations are like, it's almost like, it's like when you go and you see like a mime and they're just standing still the whole time, then all of a sudden they move and it's jarring. There needs to be some, just, even if it's very minor, some movement with the characters. The characters are so frozen that they don't seem alive. This character moves a little bit, but I'm not sure if I like that. You know, I think they might have been better just going with some artwork. If they can't make them look more alive, the Battletoads. The table in of itself, it's fun. I mean, I'm not getting a bunch of cheap drains. The bounciness of the ball is not too irritating because of the openness of the play field.
Boom! Nice shot, rat dude!
Outlanes are very generous. I mean, you can see, I mean, how long, I've never played this, you can see how long I'm playing just the first game. Not even learning the table yet.
It's time for a rat smackdown!
Back to the pop-ups.
Shoot the rat, drop target!
Once again, the lack of any kind of animation makes it, when the Battletoads actually move, It's almost like a mime effect because they're so frozen. I mean, they could have them moving their arms, tapping their toes, just doing something so that they look alive. If you look at Zen, they're masters of taking animation and making it seem like it's more interactive.
And we're serving up pain.
This character's done well. The three Battletoads, though, it's like they're frozen. Every once in a while, you'll see they'll make a kind of a jarring motion where they become unfrozen.
See ya, Squeak Stain.
And hope I don't get a lot of hate for this, but when I look at this, I just look at the price too. It's, honestly, it's pretty overpriced compared to the other tables that are available.
Crush millions. Street justice.
The music is excellent.
Ball saves.
The actual pinball table itself is pretty fun to play. There, look at how jarring that animation was. The animation though of the Battletoads, I almost feel like artwork would have been the way to go if they had to like make it the way it is on this. The characters just don't feel alive, and that's just my first impression. As someone that plays a lot of digital pinball, and we realize, at least I realize, that Zen Studios sets a super high bar on this type of table. There was the animation, and look, it goes right back to being like petrified. Like, they could have made their eyes blink. Anything to make it feel alive. Once again, the table itself, I mean, I'm loving it. It's fun. It is super easy. Like, this is definitely going to go on when my grandkids come, because they're going to love this, because they're going to be able to play these, they're going to be able to have really nice long games. I mean, okay, so there you go. It caught live on camera my very first game of Battletoads. Oh, it's not over yet. I got one more.
All saved.
One more.
We're still in the fight.
Of course, there's a lot more to this pinball. I'm going to have to play it for a while and dig deep into the rules and see exactly what's going on.
Ball saved. Insane, bro.
But if I was to give any critical feedback, I would say its biggest miss is that there's a lack of animation on the main characters.
The fight is not over.
The main characters are
will smash them next time.
not really animated much. They almost look like they're just plastic, and they just don't move. And then when they do move, it's kind of jarring because there's so much non-motion. Hey, welcome to the stream. Shout out to Biggie D, Mikey Yoon, Kev Gret. Welcome. Yeah, they don't move. I mean, it'd be quick for me to rank this, but if I was to rate this right now after playing it, I'd give this table about an 8. And the reason why I'd give it an 8 is because the table itself is fun to play. This is a great table for a beginning player. Advanced pinball players, you saw that was my first game and how long it was. Advanced pinball players are going to be able to play this table forever. It's never going to end because it's just so easy. But, I mean, we need some tables like that,
Get ready, Battletoads. Let's punch whatever.
We need some tables like that. Once again, let me see if I can just show. I'm going to quit this one real quick. Let's check out another table. You can see I did put the background back glass on the stream there. That's what you look at for the back glass. You can see the DMD. DMDs were okay. They weren't fantastic. They weren't as good as some of the newer Magic Pixel releases. That was a game of Battletoads. Next, let's go to Killer Instinct. Let's check that one out next. I like to just hit this button, and it's got this menu system's really good. They have this on the new ALU too. You saw how quick it was to scroll all the way to K. Now, we waited a long time for these games, and I will have to say, still, number one is Sea of Thieves. By far, it is the best. Compared to Sea of Thieves, it's more like the pinball that I enjoy. But it's a totally different animal. I would say Battletoads is very basic, very easy pinball. You know, Sea of Thieves is a very deep, rich pinball table with a really big rule set. So, I feel like Sea of Thieves still is better overall. Yeah. 8 is being nice? I don't think so. I think it's fair. I think it's a lot of fun. The flow of the table is great. I mean, I almost feel like on that Battletoads, they would have been better off just using artwork. Because the animations are not helping. Okay, we're now looking at Killer Instinct.
Choose your fighter.
First thing, I hate the DMD. It's doing the swirlies. I can't stand that. That's like a full point right there I'm taking off. So the best this game... Now, if this game blows me away, at this point, it's already lost a point. Because there's no reason to be using the swirly background. This is Killer Instinct. They should have a cool animation. For this backblast to do that is a huge miss. And let's... this is my very first impression. First time ever playing. I never touched it before today. Here we go. Launching the ball. Got a middle of the playfield ball launch. Okay, we got some ramps going. I can see why they delayed this. I have a feeling it's because of, not because of the playfield, but because of the animations of the characters. Kind of an odd launch with the center of the playfield launch. Doesn't really go to the top of the playfield like a lot of pinballs. You hear some call outs, punches. I mean, let me just play it for a minute. I'm just going to play it, experience it for a few minutes, and then talk about it. We play another ball. Oh, that was cheap. I like the shout outs. I'm not sure how arcade accurate they are, but they do remind me of Killer Instinct. Once again, look at this swirling stuff. That has nothing to do with Killer Instinct. Okay, Chad, what do you think? You're taking a look at Killer Instinct? We waited, what, a full year for this game? Play another roll. Middle launch is a bit odd. I mean, it is used on some real-world pinballs, but not my favorite way of launching the ball.
All saved. The fight continues.
Let's see. It looks like we have Kim Woo versus Jago. So these characters don't appear to change. I mean, why didn't they pick one of the cool characters like Saberwolf or Fulgor to be up here? I mean, they picked the human characters, which I think are some of the least interesting of the Killer Instinct characters. I mean, where's Saberwolf and Fulgor?
All saved. Continue the dominance.
Now,
Quick punch. Triple combo.
to me, the Battletoads table is 100% more fun than this. Just my first impression is the Battletoads table is more fun to play. You know, maybe there's a lot of nuances with this if you play it a lot, but I would say the Battletoads table, I would say Sea of Thieves by far is the star. Battletoads is the second in ranking, and this one would be at the very bottom. The animations are so... everything looks so non-alive. That's the biggest problem with the, I think, the art design. Come on, center post is irritating too. I don't really love the center posts in my pinball. I'll accept it, but it's not my favorite. There are some really good pinball players that can make the center post and they can save the ball using it. I've not been able to successfully do it much, if at all ever. But I understand that you can use it to an advantage, but hard to do. Go on the kick button. Yeah, that's what I just said, Biggie. After seeing Lara Croft, it just makes this worse because everything looks so frozen, right? It looks so unanimated. I mean, he just barely moves. These characters supposed to be fighting. They barely move. I mean, this is the weakest of the three. I mean, and, you know, I might get a lot of hate. But if I was to rate this on my first impression, this game's about a 5. I give it about a 5. I'll play one more game of Killer Instinct, so we can see it one more time. And why would I rate it so low? It's just the fun factor. It's not fun. Middle shot, launch. Everything almost looks frozen. Bouncy balls and a cheap drain. The biggest problem is it doesn't feel alive. In my opinion, they would have been better off going with static art than using animations. So they're not pulling off the animations looking fluid and real. And, you know, that's a little bit critical, but it's my opinion, because of the style of having things that are animated. When they just sit there and don't move, then all of a sudden they animate. It just doesn't make it feel very alive. Once again, like, for someone that's a hardcore fan of KI, how accurate are the callouts? I'm not super into KI. I mean, they sound similar to me, but are they the exact callouts in the arcade game? Another fail, I think, just with overall design, is like the characters they chose to put fighting are not that interesting. They're both human. Now maybe if you get far enough that changes, but if it just stays where it's just Jago and Kim Woo, I mean, that's a miss. All the stuff you could pull from, Fulgor, Saberwolf, you know, all the cool kids. Spinal. I would rather have the skeleton in the middle fighting than just chilling on the side there. Like, what is it like when they have the fighting? Isn't there a rule where they have to, like, actually hit each other within so much time? They can't just stand there, motionless, facing each other forever. I mean, okay, we'll play one more ball of we'll play this game out of KI. This will be my lowest rating. I think I'm gonna give us a 5. No excuse for the DMD animation is terrible. With all the content you could pull from Killer Instinct, to have the rainbows and swirlies and stuff, it's just unreal. Especially if you play the newer Zaccaria tables on Steam, and you see something like Magic Castle, and you see what they can do. This misses the mark on the DMD. I'm saying specifically, it's a missed opportunity. Using the same boring DMD animations. They're spamming me. Look at that. It's a wasted opportunity.
Upgrade. All saved. The fight continues.
I will say, at least the Battletoads game is a lot of fun to play. This one's gonna rank low for me. It's just not much fun, in my opinion. Yeah, with the extra time, you think this would have been incredible. I mean, in my opinion, they would have been better off going to just like a regular art design than having these animated. The animated characters actually hurt the tables because they're so motionless and so not alive. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at a good game out of this pack to compare it, okay? Because we have 3 games. There was supposedly an update to Sea of Thieves too. I want to see if they changed anything. And maybe I'll go back to Battletoads to finish it, because that is a fun game. I'm going to take a look at Sea of Thieves. Now, there were supposedly some updates that happened in here. Let's check this out. Yeah, what are those patterns of DMD on Killer Instinct? What a mess. I said long ago it was a full point deduction if they did that. And lo and behold, after all this time, it still had the old, generic DMD animations. I mean, this table right away, just the music, it immediately pulls you in.
Set your sails and prepare for plunder. Our hearts beat for
adventure. This table is beautiful. This is when Magic Pixel does it right. Notice that the center play field, how open it is. So the bounciness of the ball is not going to hurt you as much. The skeleton pirate, he just reaches down to grab the ball, so... I mean, he's dead, so he has a reason to be a skeleton, you know? He doesn't need to be bouncing around, but something like Battletoads, on the other hand, they should have been fully animated or just went to plain artwork. Still love this table.
Hit the right orbit.
It's so satisfying to hit these shots. These orbit shots are great on this table. Love getting that multiplier up there. Megalodon, still the best table by far. This table, I understand why they released this one first, because this is the best one. If they would have released the table to that Killer Instinct table, it would have been a disaster, because the game's not that much fun. This game is a ton of fun. And you can see, I actually use the center post a lot. I let it hit and bounce, and you just have to trust it's going to hit it and get used to it. But you can see that the flow of this table is fantastic. I'm just hitting shot after shot. The music, it just puts you into the theme.
Ready the cannons.
You got a lot going on. The Megalodon just came swimming back out. This is Magic Pixel firing on all cylinders.
Equipment reaches bonus times 10.
About to get an extra ball as long as I nail it.
Hit the right orbit. Sailors not stronghold. Gather your courage. It's time for battle.
Come on, baby, come on. Oh, I missed it.
Extra ball.
Extra ball!
A beast from the deep. It's the Megalodon.
The Megalodon!
Saved from the depths.
Anyway, I'm not going to play a full game of Sea of Thieves. You'll be sitting here forever watching me play this, but I just want to show how much better this table is. The flow of the table, the satisfying shots, an incredibly deep rule set. By far the best table in this pack. This is number one. This is when they get it right. So you could see still the bad DMD animations, which I did knock them for when I reviewed this table. But this is a great table. You know, is it a little high priced? Yeah, it's definitely overpriced in my opinion. For what you get. One more thing I want to show you with this. A lot of people, but this table is actually beautiful in the nighttime mode. I gotta quit to show it. Let me quit the round. I'm not gonna play a full game. You'll be sitting here forever with me playing this game. I love this game though. They gave you the different modes, but look at how good that looks in the nighttime mode. I mean, this looks like this could be sitting in a bar somewhere, and you could walk up to it and play it. It feels like a real, kind of feels like a real pinball when you play it too.
The horizon awaits. Together we'll tame the waves and carve our names into legend.
The music and the sounds and everything on this are really well done, I think, too. And all these tables, they can stand alone as just pinball tables. Besides being, you know, I know this is related to the Sea of Thieves game, which I never played. But even never playing Sea of Thieves, the way the theme, it's well done. It's well done. Now let's go look at Battletoads one more time. I'll play one more game of that. Killer Instinct, I'm giving a 5. It's just, in my opinion, it's a miss. There, the Battletoads. Okay. Let's play one more game of Battletoads. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, Dennis, I agree. Sea of Thieves is a masterpiece compared to the others in this pack. That is well said. Yeah, thank goodness they did not make a Killer Instinct table with that table on it, because they would have gotten roasted. It does seem to, does it default into, it seems like it defaults into the nighttime mode. So like if you fire it up and it seems too dark, you have to press the up nudge to get it into morning mode. That's where it's going to be brighter. I don't know if it's defaulting into nighttime mode.
We're the legendary Battletoads, famous for kicking butt and taking names. Stomping time! Psycho Pig combo! Boom shakalaka! Dragon combo! Raven combo! Zitz Millions! Totally rad! Furry! Stage 1 complete! Boss Walker! Hit the flashing mad spot target!
All save. I thought for sure they would have used the extra time to improve the DMD animations at least.
And we're serving up pain. Shoot the rat, drop target.
But they're spamming the same old transitions. So overall, was this pack worth 35 bucks? I would have to say definitely not. Definitely not. I wish they would just sell Sea of Thieves by itself, and I would just tell you buy that. This is Sea of Thieves is the best game in this pack. Once again, the Battletoads table, it's super easy. This would be a perfect table for kids to play. It's fun, it's easy. If you have any pinball skill at all, you can be playing this forever. I'm not going to play a full game because it's going to be boring to watch. But that's been my first look at, my first impressions of the Rare Pack. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comments section of this video. What do you think of these games after seeing them play live? You a fan of them? Did I get it wrong? Let me know in the comments. And as always, stay legit.
Papa Brad's a gaming. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.